What's up everyone, Vu of Vu Films, and I am back with another idiotic video for you to watch. I used the Sony ZV1 over a weekend trip with my family to a house off of the Bay Waters, and I had a fantastic time, but I also used this camera the whole time for vlogging. And I just want to share with you my opinions on it, you know, just in case you don't want to watch like 40 minutes of my life over the weekend, which might be a bit much, so I'm going to just go ahead and tell you right in the beginning of the video what I felt about the Sony ZV1. The only real con, I think, for the ZV1 is the battery. You know, obviously that battery probably lasts you like a solid hour max. I never had a problem with it. I didn't vlog like that extensively, so I never really had to switch out the battery before I had to like charge it and stuff like that. And two, I wish it had like 4K 60 like every other YouTube douchebag on the planet, but for vlogging, 4K 24 was fine. And the way I vlog, I don't really like walk around that much, so I never really put on like that electronical stabe where, you know, it crops in a lot. I just left it at like the standard steady shot, and it seemed to do fine for like how I use the camera. I can see how it could be an issue, you know, for people who walk more. You know, that's when they're gonna have to use the electronic stabilization and walk with like a selfie stick or something like that to get more zoom. But for me, I feel like holding it with my arm, you know, slight elbow bent, it's a decent enough composition for my vlogs. Love the footage right off the bat. I used completely standard picture profile and, you know, maybe add a little contrast in the grading process, and it looks fine to me. I think it's great, you know, for just quick, you know, you want to get something out really quick, and I think that's exactly what this camera is designed for. Quick and simple, and it does the job. And I thought the audio turned out great, even with just like the pubic hair wind muff thing that you put on the top of the camera. I would definitely like vlog with just that. Like, I wouldn't even bother like laving and all that stuff. I think it's just probably just a bit too cumbersome to carry around. It completely makes like the camera setup a little more complicated. Like, this way you can just turn it on and off and, you know, be done with your day. And the simpler it is to vlog, the more likely you would vlog. So that is that. So, you know, without, you know, you don't have to watch the whole dang video, man. It's like 40-some minutes long. But if you'd like to see how my life was over the weekend, what I did, continue on watching throughout the vlog. But other than that, love the ZV1. Well worth, you know, $700 to $750 as a vlogging camera. Highly recommended. And I cannot wait for that Sony a7S III announcement in July 28th. I already cut out one of my kidneys, and I'm going to put a pre-order in right away if I don't die. So, anyways, here's the vlog. What's up everyone, Vu of Vu Films, and I am back with another idiotic video for you to watch. I'm here with my family, this last trip before my son is born, and this is the house that we rented back there. Got a nice little beach house action. It's probably blown out. But anyways, let's go check out the view we're working with over here. Get to that, but that's the view we're working with. My daughter is currently sleeping in the car. My wife's in there too. My daughter's been like waiting all day to go to the beach, so finally made it. You're not. Amy, we're at the beach.
We're here.
We're here at the beach. You here at the beach?
Okay. Look. Wow, look at the water. Do you see the water? Yeah. You want to go? Okay. Okay.
Right, let's go outside. Ready to go to the beach. Let go. Did you hear the water noise, Emmy?
Mommy, my ouchie. Where? Mommy, my ouchie. Where's your ouchie? There, it's out.
Wonder how it is handling the wind noise. Currently vlogging on the Sony ZV1 with the little pubic hair thing on the top to help protect it from wind noise. So we'll see how it sounds. Looks like it's pretty loud though, but the view I'm working with today, that sunset action. Is that cinematic? Look at that. Look at that cinematic lens flare. Look at that. You like the beach? Hammy, you like the beach? Alright, so here we can walk into the house. Should we just take shoes off?
House.
Let's see what we have here. I'll walk up the stairs here. Whoa. ISO's way too high. Got the living room, got the kitchen, a little bathroom. And I believe this is the shower. Wow, interesting. It's an interesting setup for a shower. Let's see what we got going on here. And I think let's go upstairs to the bedroom. I guess this is one of the bedrooms. This is bedroom number 1. And this is the view. You got an outdoor view, patio. It's a beautiful bay house.
Okay, let's go down there.
Then we're gonna, so this is the view from like the main floor with the kitchen and living room. That's one window. It is now morning. We arrived yesterday and I'm about to go fishing. Unfortunately, fishing is very much like photography and videography, where it's best to fish early in the morning or late in the evening. Just as in photography, videography, it's best to do your shoot later in the evening or early in the morning. Yes, you do have to play the tides a little bit. Currently it is low tide, or it's about to become low tide, so it might be a little bit too slack, and I might not get any bites, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try regardless of the day, time. Just like in photography or videography, you know, just gotta shoot whenever you have your camera handy. Who knows what kind of shot you may get, and just like this, who knows what fish I would get. So let's get to it, but first I need to get a little caffeine in me, and then we'll go from there. Beautiful day. Looks like we got a kayak fisherman far out there. Currently filming with the GoPro with the Hero 8. This is looking good, guys. Can't really complain. Let's see here. I'm typically more of a I'm more of a freshwater fisherman because I target snakehead, even though I've never caught one. So I always end up catching like bass. But when you're fishing from shore, pretty much it's just a bottom rig, put some bait on it, and you wait. I might try to do some active fishing with this rod here, but this is my shore fishing one, so this should cast pretty far. It's a 10-footer. This is a 7-footer, like bass rod. I do have a bait caster rod too, but I don't want to get it all jacked up in the salt water. So I'm going to just try my hands at the spin cast and see what I get. I'm going to just set up real quick. So this is just a pretty much rig that I came up with. Well, I didn't really come up with this rig, but there's a weight and then there's a hook that I had to pretty much tie myself. I did buy like these custom rigs where you can have 2 hooks on at once, but I forgot them before we left the house, as I forgot a lot of other things, but I had to make my own, so here it is. Today, I'll be trying out Squiddy Bits. This is actually from Hey Skipper on YouTube. So, Hey Skipper YouTube channel. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, you can learn a lot of things on YouTube. You can learn how to do whoosh zoom transitions. You could also learn that Canon completely sucks ass. And you can learn how to fish on YouTube. So the reason why I'm using Squiddy Bits is because it's just, you know, obviously bloodworms is the go-to, but I wasn't really sure where to go get them. And they're messy. And it's little fish could easily steal bloodworms a lot, but what I've seen, these Squiddy Bits work. And you don't lose as many, because they're tough, you don't lose as many fish. So quite sure I'm gonna rig this. I guess I'll just, first time, just go ahead and try it this way. Maybe I'll go ahead and play it safe and loop it around once more. Just like that. And hope for the best. It has been a long time since I've long casted, so we will see how this goes. All right, guys. So with this rig, I'm gonna try to actively fish. I'm gonna just use this Berkeley Gulp twirly tail on a jig, and yeah, guys, so I've been out here for a solid hour, and we got no bites. So I'm just leaving my rods there with the bait on them. They're not really moving. And the good thing about this property that we rented out is that there's two sides. There is blown out action. There is that bay side, and there's also like a little like pond or lake on the other side where I'm walking to right now, and it's fresh water, so I might even see if I catch a bass or something. I don't know if there is any bass in here. Yeah, so it's probably been about a half hour, nothing going. No bites there. I'm gonna just try to put some bait on this one and see if I could at least feel what's going on. So I got some bait on there, a weight, and see if I get lucky with this rig on my second rod. All right, guys, so I've been out here for probably like 2 hours now. Not one bite. I think I kind of caught a crab claw, so looks like that's what's probably like taking my bait right now, is just crab. No luck so far, and you know, hope for the best. I'm still fishing out here. I still got my rod in hand, but we will see. And no, I'm not kayaking today because I didn't bring my kayak. We didn't really have enough space in my car to bring all of the gear. And they have kayaks here, but kayaks look a little bit sketchy, so I'm not going to use them. I have no idea what fish this is, but at least I caught something. I don't know what this bad boy is right here. I think I would venture to say that it's a croaker. I don't know, you tell me. So I've been out here for about 4 hours. Call it one tiny fish. I think it was a croaker, like a baby croaker or something, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes when you're fishing out here. If you suck at fishing like I do, that's what happens. So, but also it might be just the weather, the tides, the bait I'm using, what have you. You know, there's a lot of factors that can, you know, cause you to catch or not to catch fish, but one of them most likely is that I suck at fishing. But anyways, moving on. It's now day 2, and got the rice paddy hat going on. So I'm about to go outside and just see how the rice paddies are doing, and I'm just kidding. This is day 2, and I am beat up and I'm tired. Should have woke up like at 6:30, but it's more like after 7, and I'm gonna try to go back out and try to fish again. You know, of course I have to, because the water's like right out there, you know what I mean? So almost feels like a crime if I don't, but don't have too much confidence in getting a fish, especially yesterday. I got that little dink of a fish. It might be the bait, but it also might not be, considering, you know, someone came by and said somebody else couldn't really catch any fish on like bloodworm. So I'm using squid and I caught something. So at least we know the fish are eating, the crabs are eating it, but maybe I'm just not casting it far enough. Maybe it's too shallow. I don't know. Who knows, you know? That's fishing for you, but hopefully I catch something a little more decent today. This is the last day here. We'll be leaving tomorrow, so see you out there. Go ahead and get this bad boy tossed out. Spent like the whole day yesterday, well, 2 hours of the day just grilling on the charcoal grill for pretty much the second time in my life. It was a success. I prefer to grill charcoal because it tastes a lot better, but it's just easier to do gas, obviously, but that is for non-men apparently. So let's get this bad boy out into the water. Don't like the cast, bring it back in. Tide is slack. I think it's low tide and it's slack tide, so it's probably not going to be the best chance for any fish catching. Seems a lot lower than it was yesterday, so maybe when the incoming tide comes in, it'll be better. Saw some fishing rod holders over here that weren't being used, so we'll see if we can just borrow them. All right, let's get this bad boy tossed out and not catch a fish. All right. I think I have a better shot of nailing autofocus on Panasonic
then I have a shot of catching fish. That's telling you something. That means I have 0% chance of catching fish, pretty much. Wow, that must be rocks over there. Already botched it. Whipped the rod a little bit too much on that cast. Wow, it's like really shallow right now. It's not ideal, that's for sure. A little bit better. Just line out. There we go. I am the master at getting my line jacked up. When I was younger, my dad used to take my brother and I fishing, but he would not really like teach me much because I always tangled the line, and you know, he's a busy guy, so like, as you only have so many days, you know, you're working all the time, you only have so much time to fish. Of course, you end up getting frustrated trying to help out your son fish when, you know, you're trying to fish. So I don't really teach much because he didn't really teach me much because just don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't have so many days to fish. Come out and fish, and all your son does is just jack up the line all day. Understandably so. I don't like resent him or anything for it. Just thought it was funny. I think this one's getting hit up by crabs. Let's reel this one back in. Bait's all gone. Fantastic. Crabs are busy today. These baits are actually very hard to steal too, so the fact that they're out here with my daughter now. Say hi. No more fishing, guys. I'm done. I'm done fishing for today. Now we are just playing at the sand. Look. Say hi, Emmy.
Hi, and
Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's hot. It's like 150 degrees. It's pretty much as hot as a Canon ESR5 after 5 minutes of 4K recording. 150,000 degrees, unusable. Meanwhile, this ZV1 here has not had any overheating issues on me, so that's good. So far, so good on that front. But go ahead and shut this off and continue with this beach day. So I originally wasn't going to go fishing this morning, but the wife woke me up and told me, look at the sunset. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, whoa. I got some sunset footage.
I'm up, I'm gonna just try to go fishing for a bit before we check out today. So who knows, man? Maybe we'll catch something, but maybe not. At least I tried.
Wow, another low tide kind of situation. No jellyfish, as I could see. Yesterday, this place was littered with jellyfish, so I don't know if that was the reason for no fish action, but you know, we'll see how this goes. We're already awake, right? I don't know, it seems like I casted it so far, and then it goes not as far as I thought. So I'm about to just wrap up this day. We're gonna be checking out in a few hours now at 11. I think it's probably like 8:15, 8:30 right now. No bites. Some fish action today, so which got me a little bit excited, but now it's like completely slack tide. Probably nothing going on anymore. It's just, I feel what's going on here. Probably absolutely nothing. Probably just crab eating at my bait, which was a story all weekend. It's pretty much just crab eating my bait. It's like maybe I just can't get it far enough. Wish I would just take. I'm kind of sketched out about those kayaks they have here. I have my own kayak. I left it home. As I said, just didn't have any space in the car for everything I needed for the kayak. But especially since it was a family trip, we had a lot more things we packed. If it was a solo trip, it'll be different. But yeah, this nothing going. Just put this rod back down for now, and gonna go inside, get some breakfast. I'll probably just leave the rod here. Probably the last thing I'll pack. But yeah, let it just chill there. Let the crabs eat away the baits. I don't have to clean it. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's go back inside this.
Alright guys, so a bit of a fast forward. We are now home. I just drove home. It took us out 2 hours drive, but we took a detour to get some barbecue. So overall 3-hour trip back home. We also stopped by to get some of these bad girls right here. Let's just turn it around. Oh, she's a mean one. And I say she because we got female crabs. Most Anglos prefer the male because they just like to eat a lot of meat. You know, a lot of the Americans like to put a lot of meat in their mouths. But immigrants, Asians, we have a tendency to eat the females because they have the insides. They usually have like the roe, the eggs, all that green, yellowish, gnarly stuff that is probably disgusting to most Americans. But for us, it's the best part of the crab. So we'll go ahead and put these into steam. Go from there. And these are Maryland blue crab. Probably the thing just took a swipe at me, but yeah. The orange teal lut. See, you don't even have to, with crabs, you don't have to put a lut on them. It's already the orange teal lut action. Just about done. Female Maryland crab. So I was just really exhausted after the whole trip. I cooked those crabs, and pretty much that is it, guys. I didn't really film an outro, but I guess I'll film one now. Thank you for watching if you watched this far. Till next time, lighten up.